Do you think he should go up to 145 if he beats Aljo and then he beats TJ Dillashaw? There's no one really else left for him in that division that's really making a good run. Do you think he should go to 45?
I would love to see him go to 45, but I do not. He's not that big a guy.
No.
And so when I look at him going up in weight, I go, there's guys out there, it's like, I think the Volkanovski fight in him would be just a barn burner. Would be just so fun to watch. But then I watch a guy like Holloway with the length that he has. Holloway's so much longer than Jan. I think he would cause a problem for him. Same with Yair Rodriguez, I think would cause problems for him. There's guys out there just based upon the physical size that would give him problems. So I would love to see him face Volkanovski and then go back to the bantamweight.
Yeah, I could see that. In that 145-pound division, who's going to be the champion at the end of the year?
I'll tell you what, man. You got to be honest and take a look and say, right now, based upon the way that he has been fighting and everything, there's one guy I think that can beat Alexander Volkanovski, and that's Max Holloway, and he hasn't been able to do it. I thought he did it the second time. The judges didn't give it to him, but that's the fight that if you're going to say who's the guy that can put Volkanovski on his heels at time and cause him the problems that can get a win, I just see it as Max Holloway, and I don't see anybody else being able to put Volkanovski in that position right now.
Yeah.
Not out of the featherweights.
No, John, I couldn't agree with you more in terms of, the real challenge, I think, for Volkanovski would just be Max. But I think Volkanovski, being the fighter that he is, he's progressively gotten better since their fights. And the amount of trouble that Max had with Yair Rodriguez, now I know they're completely different fighters, and that's the MMA math we're talking about. Completely different fighters. But in fights like that, you start kind of second-guessing your style. You start second-guessing, that's where the confidence is, and where you're wondering if people are catching on to how to beat you. Because how did Yair beat him? He beat him kind of the same way.
He didn't beat him.
No. So how did Yair make him fight?
Touch him
at a different fight? How did he make him fight at a different fight? He started early on the calf kick, and he went to the legs quite a bit. That changed the dynamic of the fight. That if you go back and you watch Volkanovski's first fight with him, it was the leg kicks. It was over and over and over the leg kicks. That style is going to be hard for Max to change, because that's who he is. He likes to tout that he's the best boxer. Well, this is not boxing. And that leg kick and that calf kick has changed the game and the sport itself in 2020 and 2021 or 2021. Yeah. It's changed the game. And so people now are finally starting to figure out how to potentially beat Max Holloway. And it's that calf kick. That leg kick and that calf kick is going to be the difference. And so I think Volk utilizing that in his first fight and then probably going back to it if they were to fight again in the third fight, he's going to have success. And the fact that he has gotten so much better also since then. I mean, not that Max hasn't. It's just that he started the game, the footprint is starting to be laid out on how to fight Max Holloway.
100% agree. Okay.